Exclamation everybody, and welcome to Next Jump Shmup Tactics. So it's by Postmortem Pixels. It's fully released out on Steam. It's currently $5 US, and it's a shoot-'em-up game that is turn-based. I only know of one other game like this, and the name of it escapes me at the moment. I think the other game that I'm thinking of has not been released yet. I think it's still in maybe early alpha or beta. So I thought, hey, since this hasn't been really well worn over, this would be a kind of cool thing to take a look at, and it's certainly interesting. I've played just a tiny bit of it off camera, failed miserably, and I suspect I'm going to fail miserably several times over here. Under the options, just in case you're wondering, I have turned off all the shaders and stuff because I'm an old fuddy-duddy. And also I realize that it's going to be this is going to be compressed to hell once it goes out onto YouTube, so it'd be a good idea to not have all the colors and stuff be wonky. But normally it has shaders on that make it look like you're looking at the game through a old CRT monitor and stuff. I did the training simulation. I did one pilot, I think, off camera, I believe. And I can't say that I quite understand the game yet. I kind of do, I kind of don't. We'll be learning little things as we go here. There is a manual that goes through quite a lot of stuff here. It's actually a very good manual as far as games go. You don't really see one that's quite this good anymore in games, but it explains all the different maneuvers and everything that you see on the screen. Without further ado, though, let's create a pilot. We'll call it Memory, just for the sake of argument, and then we'll jump into the game. So you're probably wondering, Memory, this game has an opening cutscene. Normally, when you do one of these things, you start out with the opening cutscene and just let us know about the story. Well, I would do that, except the opening cutscene basically takes about 10 years of your life just to tell you the plot, which is basically you're a bastard. Space dragons have taken all the beer, and you're trying to track them down. I mean, literally, it takes like 10 freaking years of your life for the game, the opening cutscene, to just tell you that stuff. So I've saved you. You can now go smoke a pack of cigarettes and be okay. You'll still have more life left in you than you would if I had shown you the opening cutscene. That got really dark really fast. I wasn't intended that. So off camera, I've played with the hammer, which is basically a heavy ship that rams into other ships and tries to destroy them that way. It's very difficult to use because it extends slightly past one block, and anything on either side of you can tend to hurt you, any bullets coming on the other sides of you. So I'm going to kind of table that one for the moment, and going to try to play with the ballista here, and we'll see how this works because I haven't tried it yet. So first things first, we have assigned you a target, a Dragon mothership. Your radar and onboard computer is locked in. There's no going back now. Your mission is simple. Do space jumps and chase the mothership no matter what. Our information is that it's possible to enter these gigantic ships through a hole in the engines. Once inside, stop it at all costs. Good luck. Aye, aye, sir. So you start out, usually after each jump, you'll end up possibly with a station out your window. And here I can open up a comm channel, and we can go and use scrap that we pick up along the way and buy some upgrades, repairs. We don't need any repairs right now, but we can also get weapons and accessories and things like that. Here's all our weapons over here. Here's our, was that auxiliary systems? Something, scanner system, yeah, something like that. And then ship systems. Like we can eject, we can just stop and wait for a turn, or we can just go to the menu. So all this will come into effect at some point in the future, we start out with, I think we have batteries 2. We also have engine 2 and hull 2. If there's one piece of feedback I'd give here is that it's very, the color scheme is such that it's very subtle as to whether or not something is active or not. These are active, these are inactive. But there's not enough contrast between the two that, because when I first looked at this, I was like, well, what? I was clicking on this and nothing was happening. I'm like, what is that? Why is nothing happening? But then I realized it said owned down in yellow in brackets down there, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started out with this, and then this is cost 697 scrap. So it's just my first impression was that I couldn't really tell what was going on here. I can do it now, obviously. I can see what's going on, but there might need to be a little bit more contrast in here. I also like the UI is kind of fairly slick as far as it reminds me a little bit of FTL with the way the tabs and stuff work. So I think that's a good thing to be reminding people of. And we can move our scrap to the bank if we want to. Actually, everything's in the bank right now, but we can transfer it to the ship. This, I think you transfer it to the ship only when you really need to use it for, in case you need some for like the random encounters that happen along the way, I believe. Otherwise, when you're at a dock like this, you can just pull, I think, scrap right out of the bank. You don't have to transfer it to your ship, as far as I remember, anyway. As far as I know. We have 51 reputation. I don't know what the reputation is used for yet. I'm going to assume it's for better ships, ? I don't know. These all take scrap, so I don't know exactly what the reputation does for me at the moment. And then the distance is 33 parsecs. That is for how far out we are from the actual dragon that we're tracking down. So speaking of, we'll go to the jump menu here because there's not much I can do here, right? This is all, I mean, I can get a missile if I really wanted to. But I don't know that well, I guess I could take one. Let's just take a missile. Screw it. Screw it, we'll take a missile. Can I, weapons and accessories. I said, alright, whatever. Now I can go to the jump here, which will bring up a map. And each one of these is just a note. This is kind of a weird map. I don't know why they sort of did it this way. This is just very strange all around. But I've got, I think the maximum distance I can jump in this ship is 3 parsecs maybe? I don't know. But it's telling me what's here. Like there's an upgrade shop there. There's an upgrade weapon shop there. There is a nebula over here, which kind of obscures the area around your ship a little bit. And then storm with an SOS signal and unidentified signal over here in this storm. And then winds, I guess that's solar winds, I guess, and meteors and things like that. So there's all kinds of environmental stuff. Our jump range is 4 parsecs. Okay, so that's good. So we can jump all the way up to here if we want to. What happens is, if I jump the full floor distance, which I might do because that's an upgrade shop there. I don't think there's anything over that nebula. I guess I could go look at what the SOS signal is, maybe. Let's do it. It's 4 parsecs, right? So what will happen here is when I confirm the jump, we go into what I guess they call a jump bubble or something like that, where every point you actually jumped every node, and every node you have some sort of encounters, enemy encounters or whatever, what have you. So as we go forward here, you see first jump. So we've got 4 jumps to go. Right, here's my reputation down here. We have 4 jumps to go and 3 turns on inside this particular jump. So every jump is composed of turns. I'm moving 4 nodes up, or 4 parsecs, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to have 4 nodes of 3 turns, basically. And as you take a turn, a turn is further subdivided by the amount of energy you have. So I've got 2 units of energy, so I can move either one section in here or out to here, and that will deplete my energy. This is move 2. That's 2 energy for that. As you get more energy, more batteries and stuff, you can increase the amount of energy you get. Now, as you destroy ships, they usually drop energy pods. When you run over the energy pod, it will recharge your energy fully. So you could actually have your turn, extend your turn for a long amount of time if you keep moving over energy pods before you run out of energy. Once your turn is over, it just moves on to the next turn, and then eventually you get, in this case, 3 turns until you move to the next jump. So it's 3 turns to gather as much scrap as you can and not lose your hull. Obviously, I got 2 units of hull, so every time I get hit, 1 unit comes off, and if I lose all my hull, then I am kaput. So let's see what we want to do. It just fired these off for 1 damage. So I can move over here to kind of avoid those. You see my energy went down to 1. We still got 3 turns remaining. And I guess I'll move over here. Excellent. All right, now we got 2 turns remaining in this jump. So if I move here and I use my gun. There we go. I shot one of those down. So that's good. So we've got a little bit of scrap over here, and we've got a little bit of something here. So got 1 turn left, so I can go grab that. We got 1 energy, so I'll grab this. And then everybody else gets to move. Once a turn completes, everything else on the screen moves. And now we've completed all the 3 turns in that one. So that was that jump. So now we're on to the next jump in the list. So I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna go there. Okay, this guy dropped some energy. We've used up that turn already, but if I go up to this guy, this is 1 energy to move up there, and then that will recharge my energy as well as give me some scrap, which I'm gonna go shoot this guy, and I'm gonna go recharge my energy again. So you can see we're still in turn. See, now if the turn changed for some reason, this is what I haven't quite understood yet. I'm apparently picking up energy that's supposed to be replenishing my energy, but the turn is still, moving. So I don't know if it's just that you use the energy up and then the energy replenishes, but you had 1 energy left, so the turn's over. I don't know exactly how that's working, to be fair. But if you're like right next to an energy node, it always works. I haven't quite figured that out yet. So we got this, and I guess we can just wait. There we go. And now we've on to jump number 3 with 2 jumps remaining. So I can come over here and I can go kabang like that. That used up a turn because my energy. Oh, that's right. I did use 1 energy for firing the gun, so maybe that's where that other energy went to that I'm never quite sure about. Get this. What is that? I do not know. So when I move over here and I shoot my gun, then the turn will be up because I've only got 2 energy. I guess I think I see what's going on now. I think. There we go. And then this is the last turn of this jump. So we'll grab some energy and some scrap. Let me just grab as much scrap as I can. There we go. Alright. This is our last jump. We got 3 turns here, and there's also some lightning and thunder. Now apparently is this the one that had the distress signal thing? It should be, because it's got that thunder. Thunder and lightning. So come over here. Can I hit this guy from back there? Oh, I can. It goes through the whole screen. I didn't realize that at all. Okay. So it takes me 2 to get up there, huh? I've only got 1 energy left? I guess I got hit somehow. Huh. Alright, let's grab low energy. Alright. I must have gotten hit by like one of these lightning bolts or something. There's energy there. There's energy here. Energy there. Okay, so I pick up anything in the intermediate area as well when I move to stuff. So that's good to know. Alright, grab that. And grab that. Ouch. Okay. Well, the jump completed. I didn't take any hull damage though. Okay. Incoming message. Hello, I need a little push here. My ship was severely hit by this storm and I can't start my engines. I have some scrap for the trouble. Ooh. Help at the expense of your battery charge early in the next jump. Okay, sure. So I lost 1 energy. That's fine. That's fine. Early in a jump, no biggie, especially when it gives me a bunch of scrap like that. So is there... There's no store here, so I can't do anything with that. So all we can do then is jump now. Now we've helped that person out. Now we're at 29 parsecs away from the dragon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if the dragon keeps moving forward or not along the way, or if it stays steady and you just have to keep moving towards it. I don't know exactly how that works. But this is what we have so far. And since I moved over to this right-hand side here, there's more stuff that's moved in on to the right. So I don't know if I need to point my ship in a certain direction towards it, if I just need to keep an eye on the distance, and if it starts increasing, then I know I'm going away from it. I'm not sure how any of that works. It might say it in the manual, but I haven't really looked. We got an unidentified signal over there. And we've got, and do for range, right? We've got empty space and a weapon shop. Let me go to, is this a weapon shop here too? Yeah, let's go to this weapon shop. Confirm our jump. Alright. So we got energy 1 of 2, so I can just kind of move over here, I think. Alright, we're getting hit by... So every time we get hit by the lightning, it takes 1 energy away from us. Got it. Oh, is there like 3 guys there? Is that why that's a different color? Or, that's weird. When you roll over it, I see 3 people there. So I guess that's 3... I did not know that was a thing. I guess we'll just... Not much I can do except move over here and not get hit, right? Oh, it still got hit by things. Alright, last turn. Let's just kill that out. Alright. So we made our next jump here. And we got these guys. So I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to go kabang. Thank you. Alright, we'll grab all of this energy. So we can extend our turn as much as we wish. Good. And then we got our last turn here. So it doesn't really matter if I move over here because I'll end up not having enough energy to do things. So I guess we can just kind of sit and wait. Okay, very good. 2 jumps left. This has got multiple guys in it, doesn't it? Alright, if I come down here and I go like that, I'll take his shields down, which is dandy. And if I do this, okay, and grab that, I'll still lose a turn now, right? Yeah, because I need it. Picking up the energy comes after the turn has been done. Alright, got it. A bunch of fuel there. We'll get this scrap, and it has 1 hit point. But I don't have any turns in which to... Oh, I do have... Nope, that was turn 0. Okay. Okay. We got our last jump here. We got a bunch of things in front of us. Let's go like that. And we'll go like this. Like that. that. So many bullets coming our way. Should I go after the scrap or leave it? Let's go down here. And let's try to get away from some of these bullets by coming over here. There we go. Alright, now we got a station. My pilot rank has gone up. Buy stuff at a lower price. I'm now a young jumper. Small discount on equipment and 999 scrap has been added to the bank. Wow, that's quite the boost. Quite the boost, I say. So let us open some hailing frequencies here. Let's bank everything we got so far. Well, most of it anyway. Leave some in the ship. But that said, we've got 604 for the battery power. What does upgrading the weapon do? Oh, it does 2 damage, but 2 energy. Oof. Oof. And then this one takes 2 energy and 4 scrap. Wow. Okay, that's pretty darn expensive after a while. Hull endurance would be nice, but I don't need it at the moment. Let's get our batteries upgraded. What is this one? 806? Yeah, let's get the maximum batteries we can get. I got a distance +2 now. Sweet. And then this is 1,072. All right, so how about weapons? 780 scrap. Okay, all these are a lot more scrap than I have. 19, 624. All right. Sure. I think we're good there. At least we got full batteries now, so I can do a bunch more stuff during the turn. My reputation has gone either through the roof or down. I'm not sure. It's 2.9. So I'm guessing it's 2,974. So that might be a good thing. What does this do? Among the bastards and among the dragons. I guess the higher the reputation is, the more likely I'm going to get lots of crazy encounters. Mines and missiles, ship limit 9. Alright, so jump! We're at 27 here. Where do we need to go? We got a nebula, we got an SOS signal. We can go up to 6 parsecs. There's a storm there. Got some wreckage over here. I haven't seen any of that yet. So let's go. I'm curious enough to go over there. So let's do that. Hopefully curiosity doesn't kill the spaceship. Alright, first jump. So, what does this do? 1 damage and 1 damage. Do I really want to get in front of those things? Probably not. So let's come over here. Ooh, we got things popping into existence. Not cool. Alright, there's that. And that will take 2 energy, which I don't have, so I might as well just go like that, which did a whole lot of nothing. 3, 4 energy, huh? So I guess I'm too far away to do anything with that? Huh. Not sure. Not sure at all. I guess I can come up here and grab this energy thing. And then try to shoot these? Maybe? Even though it's going to knock me back a little bit. Ooh. Nice. Alright, this I should be able to grab without... and have a much extended turn now. There we go. There we go. All the scrap. All the scrap shall be mine. All mine, I say. You know, all that. Extend this turn as much as we can. And then, I guess I'll come over here. Oof. That taking energy away from you. That hurts a bit. Quite a bit. Come down here. We'll go... bang. Bang, kabang, kabang, kabang. Lots of scrap for me. It's all for me. See, if I go down here and shoot my gun, I'm going to end up into that bullet. So if I move here and then shoot my gun, which will end my turn. Alright, well, we jumped anyway. Alright, so that was kind of useless. I could have just waited. Let's see. We'll move over here, and we'll go Bazinga. Which didn't do much. Let's try that again. There we go. Energy 1 of 4. That. And grab this stuff. Oh, I took some hull damage. Oh, there's a thing right there. Okay, I was wondering what was going on. It must have just showed up. Alright, last turn. I only got one hull left, so I need to not get hit by anything. That would be a good idea. So come over here. Just kind of hide a little bit. There we go. And hull low, and then we're in a nebula now. This is what a nebula looks like. You can't really see it that much around you. Music is fantastic. I gotta say, the different atmospheric music. Okay, I'll come over here and shoot this guy just for the sake of argument. Alright, and here. Oh! What? Okay, that was weird. See, like I said, sometimes you think you know how the game's working, and then it just destroys you, and you don't really understand why. If there's another piece of feedback I give, is that sometimes you just don't know why the game destroyed you, and I think that's something that needs to be made a little bit more clear. You know, like, hey, idiots, if you move over here, you're going to die. Like, even if it's just something subtle, like, hey, if I roll over a square, maybe put a skull and crossbones there. Like, you know, and it could be something in the options menu you could turn off if you don't want, you know, it to be that easy, the game. But it would be nice, like, you know, like sometimes in games, like if you're like turn-based games, if you're going to move a character somewhere where that character's going to die, like some of the card-based turn-based games, they'll put like a skull and crossbones there and say like, hey, your character's going to die when you do this. Are you sure you want to do that? I think that would make for even if it's just an optional thing you can turn on and off, that would make for a little bit more feedback as to what's going on, because a lot of times, this is not the first time that I've just died randomly and I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I thought I had the enough energy and enough space to do what I wanted to do there, but apparently not. Apparently not, my friends. Now, I was going to do like multiple run-throughs of it, but since that run was fairly extended, at least for me anyway, you got to see quite a good portion of the game, I think. I mean, there's not much more to say about other than eventually you'll get to the dragon. If this is anything like FTL, it'll probably take you many turns and lots of blood, sweat, and maybe a little bit of tears here and there to get to it. So I probably won't. Trying to get to it through this playthrough is probably not gonna work out so well for me. But you also have your the names of everyone who has died previous to you. This is my little test guy that I did off camera, and then I got 3,700 reputation. So that was certainly a thing. And 2 pilots that we have done. So yeah, stuff like that. So that's yeah, I think I ran out of words to say, my friends. I ran out of words to say. I think it's a pretty decent game, especially for the price that it is. It's only $5 US. It does bring back some memories of, like, you know, a little bit of like an FTL thing. It is a little bit obtuse in some of its stuff. I think some of the stylizations are maybe, yeah, the graphics are stylized. I think they're adequate, but you you know, it's one of those things where I think there might be a lot of people who overlook it because they see the graphics and they go, "Oh, this must be some kind of weird, not quite up to speed game." But and honestly, graphics don't necessarily make the game. But I feel like if this looked even a little bit more like an FTL thing, like FTL did, then it would probably get more eyeballs on it just for the sake of that. Even though it is kind of sort of like that in many respects. So that's about the half of it that I could say. So this has been Next Jump Shmup Tactics. It is by Postmortem Pixels. It is currently $5 US on Steam, and it is, as far as I can see, fully released. I think it's well worth it. I'm sure you could probably get quite a few playthroughs of this and still find some interesting things. I wish that I had been able to show you more of the like random encounters, but they're kind of few and far between. And like I said, some of the turn-based stuff is good, but you don't really sometimes know why you died or how you could have done a little bit better, other than don't die, idiots. So maybe a little bit of tweaking here and there would be in order. So, as always, I will leave links to this game and more information on this game so you can do your own due diligence down in the description of this video. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.